Now, we have our renowned guest, Dr. Sethi, an eminent radiologist, entrepreneur, blogger, innovator, TEDx speaker, and motivator. He is also the director and founder of DAMS Institutions, Premium Test Preparation Institute in India. We welcome you, sir, to address the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, graduates, parents, youngsters, and all my friends and audience here. First of all, with my folded hands, I am grateful for the opportunity to be able to, talk to all the fresh graduates today, and I'm thankful to the organization for inviting me here. And before I speak something, I think that there is someone in the audience who is even more happy than the graduates today. Can the graduates guess who is even more happy and satisfied today, even much more than you? Your parents. So I think you can rise up and give a round of applause to your parents. They are the people who brought you here, and they are super happy about you. And as a parent, as a teacher, before I say something, I want all of you, even if you forget everything that I tell you today, just remember one line that I'm saying today. Do not tie your self-worth to any outcome or any number in your life. That number could be monetary, could be rank in an exam, could be score in an exam. Numbers do not define your self-worth. Okay, just keep reminding yourself again and again this question, this line in your life. You are valuable to your teachers, you are valuable to your parents. Without any objective numbers, we love you all. Can you keep this in mind? Okay, because every time I meet youngsters and I meet all of you, at different stages of your life, preparing for exams, preparing for scores, and many times you tie your self-worth to the outcomes. That is not correct. And before I tell you something, I also want to add a line, which is something that I've been, playing in my own mind when I was at your position many years back. When I was sitting in my own convocation, and people were giving speeches, the parents were happy. I wanted to be happy, but I was confused. When I was sitting in your position, I wanted to be happy, but I was confused because I was not sure if this is enough. Now, I have always felt like running on a treadmill in my life. When I was in school, I wanted to reach to medical college. And I thought once I reach medical college, I will be happy. When I reached medical college, I was supposed to be happy, but then I wanted to pass medical college. I wanted to get out of the medical college, and I wanted to be in the convocation just like you. And I thought I will be happy. When I reached there, I thought maybe I will be happy if I become a postgraduate. Then when I entered my post-graduation, I thought I will be happy once I exit the post-graduation. Then I started my enterprise. I thought I will be happy if I have one center. Maybe if I am able to reach to every state. I wrote my first book. I thought I will be happy if the book is published. But then I thought I will be happy if it is read by someone. The goalpost keeps changing. And I always feel I'm running on a treadmill. And I was always wondering, what is the purpose of all this? What is it that I'm doing in my life? And I got my answer a few months back. A senior of mine called me and he said that I wanted to thank you. I said, why do you want to thank me? He said, Sumer, my son is your student. So I thought maybe he has got a good rank and maybe he's thanking me. So he said, no, it's not about the rank. He says, my son is your student and his mother was having neck pain. MRI of his mother's neck was done, and that boy could pick up a thyroid tumor which the hospital had missed, but the final year MBBS student could pick up only because he had learned radiology. And his father calls me and says, Sumer, because he is your student, you taught him radiology, he could diagnose a thyroid tumor in his own mother, and she was operated upon at right time. So probably I now feel that we are all seeking happiness in destinations. Maybe it is not in the destination, it is in the journey and the lives we touch. You know, it's like I was always thinking I have to reach somewhere. Now I know it is probably the lives that we touch and the life that they touch in return. Like my previous speaker said, that when you're a doctor or a teacher, you have the privilege that you touch many lives. And today, when you are on the cusp where today you have a lot of friends, you are surrounded by your medical college colleagues and friends. When you will now onwards, when you will grow up, you will find you will become more and more alone. The big cushion of the medical college will not be with you when you're practicing. And as a gift from my side on your graduation, today I am going to give you 4 friends. I want you to keep these 4 friends with you always. Okay, remember these 4 friends. You will need these 4 friends. Other than the ones you made in the college. Some of them you have told your parents about, some of them you may not have told. But I want to leave you with 4 friends. Friend number 1 you need all the time is gratitude. Gratitude means we all want more out of life. But that does not devalue what you have already achieved. Take a moment to absorb the fact that 2 million students from school every year aspire to become you. 2 million, 20 lakh school pass outs aspire to be you every year. Feel good about it. Feel good about it. Feel good about the blessings that we have received so far. Every time you feel inadequate, go back to gratitude. Gratitude will keep telling you that everything is not lost. It is very important. The second friend I wanted to give you today is something which is very close to my heart, is listening. Listening, hearing. Now you might say, sir, I listen, sir, what's the problem? But the problem today is I see every workshop happening in the college, in the industry is always about art of speaking. Art of speaking. Nobody is telling about art of listening. So if you start listening to your family, listening to your spouse, listening to your patients, you will discover more about life. Now, most of the time, we are listening to react, listening to give a comment. We are not listening to understand. So the second friend I want you to have as a gift from my side today is listening. And the third friend, I will give you total 4 friends, okay? I'm telling you that after the 4th, my talk will end, okay? I'm giving you 4 friends. First was gratitude, second is listening. Third friend that you need throughout life is think long term. Think long term. Long term means every few months, few weeks, you will have an opportunity to do something short term versus to work hard to achieve something long term. It could be as small as, like imagine today you are all surrounded by sources of pleasure. Sources of pleasure means you can just simply go to your phone and next 1.5 hours you can just see your Instagram reels, and it would only be short-term pleasure. It would not contribute to anything in your long-term future. So whenever you are in a doubt, remember the third friend. Am I doing something for long-term? In the world today, because we all are exposed to so much information, it seems that maybe we are getting late for something. Maybe we are too old now, and maybe now we have to do something short term. Because we see the IT people at 15 years of age, 16 years of age, seemingly doing some startups and whatever, and we feel maybe we are late. Think long term. Imagine today, if you live up to 90 years of age, you have to make decisions now which you will have to live for next 70 years of life. So think long term. Always divide your thought process. Am I doing something for short term pleasure or satisfaction, or am I going to create something for my long term? That is the third thing to remember. Gratitude, listening, long term. And the final friend I want to leave you with is perspective. Perspective means how you look at the world. If you look at the world with hope and enthusiasm, it will look beautiful. Remember, what is the difference between us today or all the dignitaries today and a school 4-year-old or a child who is in class 4th? A student in school class 4th looks at the world as full of possibilities. He is enthusiastic, optimistic. If you tell a class 4 student today that we are going to Mars tomorrow, are you ready? He will start packing his bag. But when we grow old, we start asking question, will the rocket survive? Should I sit in the rocket? Am I sitting business class or economy class? We will ask idiotic questions because when we grow up, we start asking questions and we add if and but into our life. Perspective means how we look at the world. If you look at the world with hope and enthusiasm, you will create magic. If you look at it with pessimism and negativity, you will be absorbed by the negative power. And in the end, I once again congratulate you on your landmark day. And I would also tell you today that all our college life, I always looked at, probably all of us, because I'm from Delhi, and today when I came to Kerala, I'm having over-oxygenation in my lungs. So maybe I'm more excited today because of the oxygen in my brain. But now I remember in my college days, we were always competing against each other. We never thought that this could be the last day you're meeting all of us together. Now maybe it is a good time that you congratulate the person sitting next to you. You may not get the opportunity later on. I wish you all the best and a very bright life ahead. Congratulations once more. Thank you.